Can you kind of give us the breakdown on the touchdown and just kind of what went right there to make that happen?
Yeah, I think just like schematically, we just thought that we were gonna get a couple kicks just being outside and having the elements out there, but we tried them on like a going to the right. It was like a bounce call, and then we started working the boundary, but like pretty much like everyone's just blocking people. Like our double teams, people are like not moving, so like they're stuck in place, and they made a pretty big hole for me to go through and make the kicker miss.
Kirk was just talking about the difference between football speed and track speed. Well, I guess what do you think the difference is, even though obviously you have both?
I mean, yeah, like track speed's like in a straight line, and then like football speed, it's like being able to stop and accelerate, change of direction. So I think that's what's like the difference between the two.
What have the last few weeks been like for you, going from an injured rookie to somebody that teams are now game planning against?
I mean, for me, it's been the same, just like preparation-wise, just doing the same thing. But, well, I guess the difference is I don't have to go to the training room anymore.
Kene, what's the difference in your vision when you're returning a kickoff, you see the whole play develop in front of you, versus running a play from the line of scrimmage and having it kind of in tighter quarters?
Yeah, I think the difference is just spacing. You got like more space, and then like with kickoff return, it's like you don't want to stop your feet. You just want to keep going and make your cuts at full speed. Being a running back, you want to diagnose and like be slow going through the hole and then like fast hitting it through. But I think just the main difference is the speed and like the distance between the defenders.
What was it like getting your first NFL carry from scrimmage the other day, and would you anticipate a bigger role there with Dalvin Cook banged up?
I mean, yeah, for me, I'm just going to be preparing the same way, but I mean, it was really cool to get out there on offense. But yeah, just preparation-wise, just going to be doing the same thing.
When's the last time you saw a hole that big on a kickoff?
I mean, honestly, yeah, the last one at Baltimore is pretty big, but like this one is like it's pickup big. Like you could drive a car through it. But like I saw the hole and then I saw the kicker making an angle, so I was just gonna cut back behind the double team.
Are you going like the rest of us looking for the flag?
No, I was looking for my teammate. I was trying to look at Dan because I knew Dan was gonna catch up with me.
Did you know once you hit the 40 on your guy's 40 that you had nobody behind you?
Oh yeah. I was just trying to look for Dan to see if he could catch up to me.
Who's faster?
I mean, I don't know officially, but like Dan can move now, so I think it's pretty close between us.
Is there a player in the league who could catch you?
I mean, probably. I mean, DK, wasn't he like at the Olympics, so that's pretty impressive. So, but yeah, I know we were just in the hallways talking about like we made a 4x1 team with like some of the players on our team. It'd be pretty like impressive.
Who were the other two joining you and Dan?
Well, we had two. We had me, Dan, and Chris, and we're trying to find a fourth.
The whole tryouts or something?
Right.
I know you said you're preparing the same way you normally do, but do you anticipate seeing more carries? Do you expect to see yourself kind of more involved in passing down situations? What do you kind of anticipate for yourself on Sunday?
I mean, for me, myself, what I anticipate is just preparing the same way. Like I don't make the decision to put myself out there, so I just prepare for whatever is needed for a starting running back.
Mike Zimmer was talking about the pass protection and how that's such a huge part for young players. I guess how far have you come along in understanding like that can be a complicated part? So how are you kind of preparing for that?
Yeah, I'm just like learning from my teammates, Dalvin and CJ Ham and Madison. It's just like knowing that like it is a process to learn these things, and just like being willing to like get tips and pointers, and just being open-minded to hear your and being able to like be critiqued almost, so it's just how I've been going through it.
This might be kind of a dumb question, but sometimes running backs come out after being like a 4-year starter and they've been banged up for so many years and, may have some injury issues. Do you feel like you kind of have, fresher legs or something because you weren't getting 25 carries a game in college or anything like that?
I mean, well, I wouldn't know because I didn't have like that many carries. But for me, it's just like, just been treating my body right, getting into the league, just making sure that like, getting rest, nutrition, hydration, those things are really important. But yeah, for me, it's just like, I'm just going out there playing football.
Today, in terms of acquiring speed, has that been a natural thing for you, or where do you think the acquisition of the speed that you have has come from over the years?
Yeah, I think that's just, always something I've been blessed with. It's been, just like I remember I told a story about like my mom figuring out like, oh, you might be good in sports when I was like 6 years old running with like 13-year-old cousins of mine. But yeah, just like going through high school, just running track and just working on your form. But it's just something that I always had.
As your mom said, I told you
Last
so
one.
after 2 kickoff return touchdowns in one season?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, they always believe in me. They always, are always supporting me. But it was just a lot of great messages in my family group chat.